we begin with those major questions as the Super Bowl nears. Tonight, the New England Patriots, their superstar quarterback, Tom Brady, facing the cameras and tough questions heading into his 6th Super Bowl 10 days from now. Brady has had an incredible run with the Patriots, winning 3 Super Bowls already. Off the field, grabbing headlines, too, with his glamorous wife. But we have never seen him like this, playing a different kind of defense, answering questions about those footballs authorities say were deflated. Tonight, Tom Brady answering the question, did he cheat? Here's ABC's Ryan Smith.
Tonight, football's golden boy, grilled.
You know, obviously I'd like to know what happened, as you all would too.
Tom Brady, bombarded with questions about ESPN's report 11 of the 12 balls his team used to beat the Indianapolis Colts were underinflated, a violation of NFL standards that some call cheating. Today, Brady was asked point blank, are you a cheater?
I don't believe so. I mean, I feel like I've always played within the rules. I would never do anything to break the rules.
Brady is one of football's biggest stars, both on the field and off. In his 13 seasons as starting quarterback with the Patriots, he has helped make the team one of the most profitable in the league, leading them to the Super Bowl 6 times with 3 wins. Today, Patriots head coach Bill Belichick said Brady picks the footballs he's going to play with.
I had no knowledge whatsoever of this situation. Tom's personal preferences on his footballs are something that he can talk about in much better detail.
Brady then explained his pregame ritual.
You go through that process of breaking the balls in and getting comfortable with them. Of course, you know, I choose the balls that I want to use for the game, and then, you know, that's what I expect to go out on the playing field with.
The balls in Sunday's game were approved by a ref more than 2 hours before game time. Experts say the only time they could have been deflated was in the final minutes before kickoff or during the game on the sidelines. Touchdown! So I wanted to see how long it could take to do just that. Just like that. What's that? 3-4 seconds.
Right.
Brady says he had nothing to do with this. And in the Patriots locker room today, players telling me they can't distinguish between a regulation ball and a deflated one anyway.
So you can't tell that difference?
Me personally, no.
When you hold that football, can you tell the difference?
No.
Not at all?
No.
But one thing nobody disputes, this is an unwelcome distraction for the team with the Super Bowl right around the corner.
This has been a tough PR season for the NFL, and to have the Patriots, a team that is so visible but so often involved in these controversies, it's about as bad a scenario as you could see for the league.
Tom Brady has said no one from the NFL has contacted him about the Deflate-gate issue, despite the NFL telling us they are investigating. When asked if Tom Brady will be questioned and who else has been interviewed so far, the NFL telling us they are not commenting on the details of the review at this point. David?
Ryan Smith, our thanks to you. Let's get right to our colleague, ESPN analyst Jesse Palmer, a former pro quarterback yourself. And Jesse, you heard Tom Brady there say that before the game, he goes in and actually selects the footballs, much like you did.
Every quarterback of the NFL the day before the game gets to select which footballs they want to throw with on game day. Everybody is very particular, but absolutely they get to pick which footballs they play with.
So there's a little bit of leeway there.
Absolutely.
But the big question that we did not hear answered is that window of time after the refs checked the footballs. Who would have had access to those footballs?
In the 2-hour and 15-minute window, members of the equipment staff could have tampered with those footballs, but ultimately I want to know about the referees. And sure, they checked them before the game, but what about during the game? Each and every snap, there was a referee with his hands on the football, spotting it. If there was less air in that football, certainly they would have known that. Why didn't they stop the game? Why didn't they say anything about it?
You think they would have noticed it as well? Well, why would you deflate a football in a wet, rainy game like that? Would it help?
I think for the offense, it is an advantage. Quarterbacks can squeeze the football more. It gives you better accuracy and control. It's also easier to catch a deflated football because it's softer. It's also easier to not fumble a deflated football. So certainly there are advantages for the offensive skill position.
And before we move on, the Super Bowl now just days away. What does this mean for the game and for the star quarterback?
It goes without saying, this is a massive distraction New England's going to have to deal with all week leading up to the Super Bowl. But in my opinion, this does not affect Tom Brady's legacy. Still one of the game's all-time greats.
All right, Jesse, great to have you with us here.